Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Murloc Maine's Cho'Gall champions. We're here in the grand finals of the Ravencourt League. We are in a best-of-7 series. If you want to know how we got all the way through the round robin, the playoff bracket, you can use exclamation bracket. If you'd like to know more about the Ravencourt League, which I believe will still have EU in-houses after this league is over, you can use exclamation Raven. There is a prize pool that you can donate to with the second link in that command. We are in the Braxis holdout map number 1. If you're wondering how we got here, Team Skog came from the upper bracket, so they had map pick and first pick priority. Sky Temple was banned up by Team Skog. Battlefield of Eternity banned up by Team Dino. Braxis holdout was the first map, chosen by Team Skog. As a reminder, this is the Meta Madness style of draft, so heroes that are picked and played are unavailable for future maps in this best-of-7 grand finals. You'll also notice at the top of the screen there is no +1. There's no map advantage score, so we will have we will have a minimum of 4 maps, a maximum, hopefully, of 7. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being here. And as always, if you're enjoying the stream, be sure to drop a follow. It's always much appreciated. I do stream 6 days a week. We do average about 6 hours per stream, so we have a lot of great content here. We do Heroes content. We got some StarCraft content. We got some variety as well. So I hope you all drop a follow. And if you're watching over on YouTube, be sure to like and subscribe as it helps our metrics. All these videos will go up on YouTube with spoiler-free additional time, as well as the lobby setups being cut out. Now, with all that said, we get into the first half of the Braxis holdout draft. It's going to be a Blaze, Zarya, Garrosh for the first 3 picks, looking very familiar from our first best 3 of the day. Team Dino actually having a very similar draft, but Team Dino right now on the right-hand side will go for the Genji for the Hogger as well. We get into our ban phase. I think both these teams are going to be looking for a ban onto a healer. I'd like to see an Anduin ban. Actually, I was going to say I'd like to see an Anduin ban from Team Skog, but it seems like Team Dino takes that away immediately, because I was like, Genji, Anduin, Light Bomb, and the members of Team Dino have pick after this ban phase, or they have next pick after this ban phase, so the Anduin could have popped up. But either way, that being taken away, what will they get rid of? What is the secret sauce? Junkrat. No Junkrat for this game. His point control is really annoying. He is very annoying in general. I mean, that is his character motif. We get back into our draft. It's a Murid and Deckard Cain. Okay, it's not a bad draft from Team Dino whatsoever. Universities in US suck. I agree. Sounds like the education system in Canada as well. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Coaching, coaching can't really change the players. Wait, what? I feel like coaching absolutely can change the players. Michigan University is one of the most popular. Yeah, that is true. I mean, it is Big Ten. Michigan are pretty strong. Yeah. Michigan University in football. I mean, Michigan State. I know friends who have graduated from Michigan State in 2015, and they still go back and tailgate like every weekend. Hell, they have a baby that they buy all the Michigan State stuff for. I can only imagine that's expensive as all hell, and that baby's gonna grow right out of it. But my little toddler's got a Michigan State shirt. I don't get it. Like, just put him in a band t-shirt, whatever. We got ourselves a draft here. I've rambled through all of this. We're off track today, but we're having fun. Thanks for being here. Sylvanas draft for the side of Team Skog. I'm actually really surprised that Team Skog didn't go for an early Hanzo. They have Bish. Bish is an amazing Hanzo player. We saw it yesterday. And looks like that it's going to be held off for the time being. But here's our draft for Braxis holdout map number 1 in our best 7 grand finals. Alright, so it's going to be Team Skog versus Team Dino. We'll start the prediction when, we get into the game and introduce all the stuff. Dumb baby growing out of their clothes. I know, right? Ridiculous. Alright. Need another cup of tea after this. Gonna need another cup of tea. Oh, no, it looks like the wind's kicking up today for us. Ooh! It was a windy day out there. Alright, chat. With our last load-ins happening, let's go ahead and take a look at our level 1s and introduce our players. On the left-hand side from the upper bracket in the grand finals of the Ravencourt EU League, we have got the members of Team Skog. Skog on the Garage, Gaff to play Azaria, Hunter Orc with Malfurion, Bish to play the Sylvanas, and Max Passion on the Blaze. To the right-hand side, the members of Team Dino, who have come up through the lower bracket finals, defeated the enemies, and are now vying for the victory here in the best-of-7 grand finals. Captain Rex to play a Decker Kane, Dequaza on the Hogger, Dino on Cassia, Rutso with Genji, and last but not least, Joanna. You get one per best of. Joanne will play the Muradin. We get into the top lane, as that'll be where we start out our fight. We start our prediction as well. Get your gambles in, ladies and gentlemen. The grand finals have begun here in the Ravencourt EU League. Thank you, Ashmantle, as always. Toss onto Hogger. He'll be able to spin away. Good ground breaker. Creates some room for Hunter Orc to get a barrier from Gaff and back off as well. Doesn't that baby no clothes are expensive? Probably not. That's why you get set up for hand-me-downs. Yeah, that's true. I don't think many people, like, you know, it's... I don't know how many people are going to have hand-me-down state stuff. I'm pretty sure this couple is buying brand new state stuff because they got to support Michigan State. Anyways. Level 1's the bottom of the screen. We do have a Groundbreaker for the Warbreaker. Sorry, could not remember the actual talent name. Warbreaker for Skog on level 1. The ally toss onto Gaff to get them out. Zarya throws a particle grenade back as well. And the first objective phase will be up and available. I do like that we have a bit of a change up on our solo lane setup. Solo laners will be in the bottom lane. We got our core 4 in the top. This is going to be some camps to be grabbed on both sides. Rutso harassing with the Genji. Hey Ninja, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. You're just in time for some gambles. Okay, camps to be traded. We have Hogger in the bottom, Muradin on the top, and that will be Zergwave channeling in favor of Team Dino. More Genji Shurikens to get some dismounts. Decker Kane will not be able to get a scroll of ceiling onto the Sylvanas as she's able to Haunting Wave away. 32% of the Zergwave to be gained over here in the bottom lane. You can actually see that a Guardian has been summoned at that 32%. There's the Ultralisk and some Banes in there as well. Skog looking for a target. He's just kind of wandering around in this team fight. Gets the toss onto Muradin. Groundbreaker as well. A nice route from Malfurion underneath all of this, but Joanna, is able to dwarf toss out of that one, and no kill to be had. It's still 0-0 in kills, and Max Passion, I don't know where you're going. Did Max Passion forget that you can't go around this way? Kind of seemed like that, I'm not going to lie. Channel once again to Team Dino as they have a rising more than 50%. A good route from Malfurion. Garrosh is looking to pressure Rutso here, but meanwhile there's a dive in onto Hunter Orc. The barrier's there. Sylvanas Haunting Wave to get out, and still will be Malfurion to fall. First blood to the side of Team Dino. You just woke up, you doing G-Gen hours last night? Well, you got all your work done, right? You got all your work done like yesterday, so you earned your D-Gen hours. Hope you had some good games. I saw you in Discord. The Discord you're in is just below the Discord that I have for D&D, so I saw, like, when I was hovering around, I saw that you were in there. And I was like, they're having a late night. Oh, the massive Zergwave in the bottom lane. The Ultralisk will be cleared out. The Guardian still supplying some range damage as they do outrange structures by a bit. Some Hydras helping out as well. Man, these players need to build lurkers, but also they need to not build lurkers. Garrosh finds a toss combo into the Muradin. He's unable to dwarf toss out. A kill to the side of Team Skog. Okay. We got a Sapphire and a Ruby for the Decker Kane. See if we get the Emerald at level 7 as well, or if it's going to be something instead, like the Kanai Cube for damage reduction, maybe Cube Mastery for cooldown reduction on the cube itself. Or no, it's Scroll of Ceiling, excuse me. I doubt we see Cube Mastery. It's probably going to be Kanai's Cube for the damage reduction, because that's actually pretty big. It's like 30% damage reduction for a few seconds. Sylvanas activates Black Arrows. The siege in bottom lane will continue. As a reminder, this is game 1 of our grand finals for the Ravencourt League. And if you're having a good time, be sure to drop a follow here on Twitch. If you're watching over on YouTube, be sure to like and subscribe. Gotta plug it a couple times because I forgot to do it for the previous best of. 7 talent tier here for both sides. Warbreaker for Garrosh almost done. Looking for 2 more stacks. Gets the toss onto Decker Kane. Root from Malfurion, but Skog, did he step a little too far out for this? Absolutely. Captain Rex was able to utilize that Kanai Cube. 30% damage reduction for 4 seconds, and I think that actually was what kept Captain Rex alive, as well as some potions, probably from a Ruby. Either way, a double kill in favor of Team Dino as they have this bottom lane camp pushing in. Rutso is going to look for a flank as Bish is going to... Ah, the Swift Strike through, doesn't connect. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm good. Oh, no, it's everybody. It's not just me. It's not just me. It's not just me. All right. Same. It was not just me. I was like, shit, my modem? Knock on wood. All right, we're back into it. No countdown. Why would you need it? Our second objective phase is up, and it'll be up for contest in 20 seconds. Savannah says the Haunting Wave. Hey, what is going on? I don't think it's just, it's not just, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yo, that is, like, Sylvanas is silencing the servers. Oh, Tessa. Yeah, the lags are massive there. Holy heck. Alright. Well, we chill for a few moments. We'll see if the lags will reduce. My ping is currently 302. Why is my ping 300? When I play, it's 190. Why is my ping so high? Huh. Bahamut has rejoined game. Hey, what's up, PNSing? How you doing today, bud? Well, anyways, back into the game. Good to see all of you in chat. Thanks for hanging out. Might need a restart. I really should restart my game after this. I will probably forget because I'll be like, oh, I gotta get tea. I gotta get in the lobby. And then the draft will happen. I'm like, shit, I forgot to restart my game. Toss combo into the Muradin. Pressure to be applied by the side of Team Skog. But it's Team Dino to answer right back in as the Garrosh is dropping a little bit low here. Our second objective phase is up and available. Hogger's already grabbed the channel on top and is chasing down Blaze. Max Passion, not really low here, but just going to try and rotate into the allies, I do think. As the 10 Talontiers are looming, let's go ahead and cycle through those other numbers. No, it's actually going to be Blaze. He's just avoiding some damage from the Hogger. Baja's fault confirmed. Can we get a 69-second timeout on Deathen? How you doing today, bud? I know you put a kappa. For those that might be listening. 10 Talontier, Valkyrie comes through, X-Strike from the Genji. Malfurion's the target and he will be annihilated. Malfurion will take a nap for the next 20 seconds. And Team Dino with another Zerg wave coming in through top lane. Oh wait, Bush Party? No, they're just okay. Invade onto the camp over here on the left-hand side. Skog try to back away, gets the Warlord's challenge. The tower shots aren't even... The tower shots don't even dissuade. They continue to fight. Granted, the mind control will pull one of the players back in. Avatar activated by the Muradin. We have Blaze clearing things out on top. And this is a fine Muradin. There's actually a lot of floor juice on the left-hand side that the allies will pick up. Muradin runs away towards bottom lane. We do have this Hellbat camp, which does reduce armor on structures and just about anything it's hitting. Muradin's actually going to start slapping onto the fort in bottom lane. The top lane fort does go down to the Zerg wave. Yeah, take that, Deathen! Thank you, Ninja. Thank you very much, Ninja. Alrighty, 1-5 in kills favoring Team Dino. We do have a jet propulsion combo into Cassia. Stay a while and listen. Indomitable allows Garrosh to get the ally toss out, but he will fall. The bunker from Blaze not good, not down in time. The silence from Malfurion is humongous, but there's nothing to get a kill. Oh, how unfortunate. How unfortunate. Max Passion shall be dead as well. Well, then. Okay. Bottom lane fort will go down. They have to give this with the Garrosh just now respawning. Hogger's actually chasing in a little deep, but dense blasting powder clears out the wave. He's got Genji just above as well. Garrosh tries to get another groundbreaker. Our objective phase should be announced fairly soon once again. It's a pretty low timer, or pretty small timer from when the objective phase expires to when another one is up and available for contest. You haven't really made it on Twitch until you've had that 69-second booty slap. That is true. That is true. That is true. All right. Second cup of tea of the day is done. Boss is being looked at. 13 talents here, a sliver away for the side of Team Dino. Shape Man doing good. Shape Man is doing good. Shape Man is making a lot of really good shapes. A good parabola, some good squares, some good triangles. Alright, 13s are almost here. We do have that boss, the Archangel, being worked on. Pulled to the left-hand side. Keep in mind, Genji does have that deflect cheese. Actually, looking at Genji right now, Retzo's... Oh, I am lagging again. I am hard lagging again. Definitely need a restart on my end. That's going to be Hogger going in. Murden jumping in as well. We have so much damage into Garrosh, and he's the first one to go down. Shockwave from the Hogger, and that's going to zone back the Malfurion. Decker Kane does go down. The extract from Genji confirms the Zarya kill, and Blaze will fall to Hogger. The boss does go over to the side of Team Dino. And was it a massive misplay on the side of Team Skog to go for this? I do think so. But hindsight is 2020. I can't find the kick reference from earlier. Is there recent news? Just go into Google and type in kick streaming. Go to the news tab, and I'm pretty sure you'll see exactly what everyone's been talking. I mean, hell, you can go into Twitter, and if you scroll around Twitter long enough, you'll see about everyone retweeting the stuff. I don't really want to bring a whole lot of attention to it on stream because it's really disgusting and it's gross and it's not something I really want to kind of give attention to on the stream. It's the only reason I'm being ambiguous about it. If you want to go find it for yourself, you're welcome to. Just remember to use your Boolean searches on Google. Mind control activated onto Muradin. He's going to be slept as well from Malfurion. There's a stay a while and listen. Cleanse from Malfurion into all of that. The Zerg wave barreling down through bottom lane. Hellbats have opened up this wave as well. The Lings are rushing ahead. See, this is why you got to group your armies, Bahamut, better. You can't have Metabolic Boost and then have Banelings that don't have speedy hooks. You can't have... You just can't do it. Genji jumps into the backline, wants to take down the Sylvanas, will be able to do so. Hogger's managing to get a nice shockwave through the enemy, but can't take down the Malfurion. Sylvanas, Genji, Muradin have also fallen. Actually, I missed the Muradin death. They're going for core. Team Dino want to take map number 1 in sub 13 minutes, and we'll see if they're able to do so. The Guardians are still healthy. The expulsion zone pushing around Dino. Gaff is a little bit low, and this is going to be the core starting to rapidly be reduced down to 0. Warlord's challenge only delays out the inevitable, and the Ultralisks are here chomping through. The big space cows are cutting their way through the core, and that'll be map number 1 going over the side of Team Dino, sub 13 minutes. Team Skog misplay was the Sylvanas pick. Get out of town. Yeah, thank you, Ashmantle. Deathan, we are speedrunning today. We are speedrunning today. Which means that I have to decide if I want to make pulled pork. I feel like I should make pulled pork. I mean, like, it's not that expensive of a piece of meat. It'll be food for, like, what, 4 days, including today? So I'll have food into the subathon almost? No, I'll probably be buying something for the subathon. Oh, with the most immaculate timing in all of Twitch, I have managed to go to the bathroom, run the ads, get a new cup of tea, and we are just in time for Thumb of the Spider Queen, map number 2 in our grand finals here in the Ravencourt EU League. And this is going to be first pick priority going over to the side of Team Skog, as they had opted in for first pick priority as the losing team from Braxis Holdout. Team of the Spider Queen will be chosen by Team Dino. And for anyone wondering, Sky Temple was banned out by Team Skog and Battlefield of Eternity banned out by Team Dino. There's only one ban per team because this is a best of 7. And as we get into the weeds of this draft, we'll talk about some of the available maps further on. But Tomb of the Spider Queen, this is a fantastic Cho'Gall map. This is a very good Cho'Gall map. Okay, sorry, just I was checking to see what was being talked about in Discord. Sorry, I'm just looking at stats. There's no ping in draft, right? So, what are we gonna get? Tyrael Vala. It is the Meta Madness style of draft, so the 10 heroes we just saw in Braxis Holdout are unavailable for the rest of this best of 7. Maiev, Vala, Tyrael, okay. What else do they want to get rid of here? Hanzo is up and available, and it is first pick over to the side of Team Skog. Maybe they ban out the Hanzo so they don't give it over to Bish, because I mean, it feels like you give Team Skog Hanzo, they win game. That honestly feels like how it goes every single time. Will it be the Hanzo ban? No! I feel like this is a first pick Hanzo immediately from Team Skog. I feel like they immediately go into Hanzo. Like, you rip it. You rip it like a Beyblade. I want to drink the tea, but I know it's too hot, and I know it hasn't steeped yet. Alright. Let's see. They're thinking about it. I definitely think they're considering the Hanzo direction on this, and yeah, they're gonna go for it. I like this. This is the right call, in my opinion. You went you kind of, I wouldn't say like it was a stomp, but Dino ran you down on map number 1 on Braxis. I think you go for some comforts here. I think you just get stuff that you feel comfortable playing. You build a very simple composition, and you just burst him down. Oh, there's the Joanna. Probably played by Joanna. And a Rhaegar for Team Dino as well. Of all the teams to run Bloodlust in this tournament, I feel like it could be Team Dino here. But I think Ancestral Healing is just the safer heroic. It's the 20 on it's amazing as well. The 20 upgrade for the Gladiator's War Shout is pretty good for the Bloodlust, but I just don't know if I doubt we'll see it. It might be one of those things where if they're dominating by 10, they just take the Win More Talent or something like that and keep fighting. Varian Urel, okay. I'd love to see a Chromie to round out the draft of Team Skog, or a Chromie ban from the side of Team Dino. Granted, with the Varian Hanzo, you could go into Jaina. Like, I'd like to see some sort of put damage on ground. I would like to see some sort of mage that makes circles. This is a very good ban. This is a very good ban from the side of Team Dino. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Well done. And let's see, what do they need? Oh, they need just about anything. So maybe you get rid of a solo laner you don't want to deal with. Maybe there's a Wombo that is being expected from Team Skog. I just don't know if you want to really get rid of like range assassins. I feel like getting rid of a solo laner here would be the smarter direction. You get rid of Medivh. Medivh on this map is annoying, so. All right. My good lad, sorry. GG, yeah, Autumn, what's up, bud? Yeah, that's literally what I was talking about at the start of the draft. I was like, just grab the Hanzo and just take a map. That also means that we have more maps, which mean less heroes. So there's the Jaina Leoric. I feel like Jaina is a bit of a steal, but it also works out very well for this composition. Circles inside of the Entomb are very nice. Cool down the enemy. Oh. Would they consider Orphea here? No, I don't feel like the Orphea burst isn't as high. Like, a Kael'thas might be the jam. It's Tomb of the Spider Queen. I think Kael'thas works pretty well with the composition that they've made for Team Scope. They'll go Gul'dan, okay. I like the Gul'dan still. I actually like the Gul'dan more than the Kael'thas now that I say it. Oh, golden skin for Kerrigan. Team Dino have a monster of a composition, but I do love the Gul'dan here. The Gul'dan is actually huge. Hanzo, I mean, Bish got their Hanzo. I honestly think that we could be seeing a 1-1 score after this map. But that's not for me to decide. That is for the players to execute. Let's go ahead and start up our prediction. Just send me a DM with the dates that you want. A bit easier that way. Oh, cool. All right, cool. So I saw in a StarCraft 2 Discord that there's like a tournament series coming up fairly soon that's going to run a couple times throughout October and stuff. So I think we're going to have some StarCraft 2 casting coming up in the future as well. So I think I think people like the StarCraft 2 casting when I did it. So we'll have more of that in the future. But let's go ahead and get into another map here in the Ravencourt EU League Grand Finals. On the right-hand side, we have Team Dino up in this best-of-7 grand finals. We got a Captain Rex on the Rhaegar, Joanna to play Joanna, Rutzo with Kerrigan, Dequaz on the Leoric, and Dino will play the Jaina. On the left-hand side of the map, we have Team Skog looking to equalize in this best-of-7. Bish on the Hanzo. He's gonna go flawless technique! We have Hunter Orc on the Stukov, Gav to play a Gul'dan. Oh, his Gul'dan's really good, too. Max Passion will be on the Urel, and Skog to play the Varian. All right, we've introduced the teams. The level 1s are at the bottom of the screen. Let's go ahead and get that gamble going, chat. Let's go ahead. Pursuit of Flame level 1. I love Fell Flame build Gul'dan. It's really fun in ARAMs, and on Tomb of the Spider Queen or Infernal Shrines, it's so good as well. Gul'dan is one of those characters that, like, I didn't play a ton of on release, but as I've just, like, played more ARAMs and stuff here and there, I've really fallen in love with Gul'dan. He's a really fun character. The Joanna will not fall the healing from Captain Rex on point, and no first blood. No first blood. All right, we got odds, but is anyone big believing in the Bish Hanzo? Will this Hanzo carry to victory? It's not simple geometry. I'm assuming we'll see Explosive Arrow level 4, then we'll probably see Piercing at level 16 for the double explosion. Hanzo trying to get a delay, or excuse me, trying to get a stack onto the Kerrigan. I want to quickly just check what he's doing stackage-wise. Okay, so he still needs to hit 2 enemy heroes once to be able to get the 30% range increase after hitting all enemy heroes 3 times. So he gets the 100 extra damage. Varian with the Lion's Maw at level 1, building up that Lion's Fang damage as well as the extra slow and the reward. Hanzo's completed out 1 triple stackage off a hero. Gul'dan Pursuit of Flame level 1 is at 6 out of, I think, 30 stacks if memory serves right. Turk raging on stream? No, that would never happen. So I was trying to lay that on thick. Like peanut butter on toast. I was trying to lay that sarcasm on thick. Oh. We have a little bit of poke damage onto Dino and crew on the rotation back into the mid lane. The camp is going to be crashing into the fort front gate, and they get a bit of siege damage for the side of Team Scope. I think I can park us in mid for a second. I want to throw out this teabag really fast. All right, there we go. Sorry about that. 2-hand job. Also don't want to spill teal over the desk while doing it. back in top lane. Hanzo gets the natural agility away from any sort of dive potential. Kerrigan's Sharpened Blades level 4 is already on 5 or so stacks. We've got the Paralyzing Rage for Leoric at level 4, so his slow is now a 60% slow, increased from the base 40 up to 60 by the 20. That was pretty thick. Well done. Thank you. I gotta start that streamer drama so I can get higher viewership, you know? Varian just walks right up to the Johanna, pops a taunt, met by the Impale and Primal Grasp of Kerrigan. Sorry about the screen tears here, chat. There's really nothing I can do. My ping is lower. My ping is back to 192 at least, but the restart at least helped with that a little bit. I'll just jump the camera every time I anticipate a screen tear. First blood will go over to the side of Team Skog. They managed to take down the Johanna, and that'll be 3 out of the 5 stacks on the... oh my god, I'm blanking on the name. Target practice for the Hanzo. No, okay, it's low blow at level 1. Sorry, I was like, he's not weighted pustule at level 1. He's not fetid touch, but no. Low blow Stukov. We also will see Gul'dan on 26 out of 30 stacks. He's gonna have the, isn't it like 10% increase? Yeah, radius increased by 10%. So here come the blue web weavers descending into the favor of Team Skog. First web weaver phase of the game. Mid pushed into the fort front gate immediately. Top lane is gonna be spawning about halfway through the lane. Jaina drops a blizzard. Down in bottom lane, Hanzo, with the help of Yrel, we'll try and get some siege here. Okay, so it looks like the priority is bottom lane. Gul'dan pushes things up a little bit. Pokes onto Retso in the rotation, trying to slow down the Kerrigan, forcing the safer direction. Is this loser bracket? Did Ultra's team win? Homie, this is the grand finals. Homie, we're in the grand finals. Exclamation bracket. It also says in the stream title, Grand Finals Best of 7. Hanzo has finished out his target practice level 1, 5 minutes and 20 seconds in. Not too bad. Gul'dan almost done with his pursuit of flame level 1, and we also have the 10 talent tiers popping up soon, so let's go ahead and cycle through those other numbers, get an idea of what the damage, healing, and experience looks like in this map number 2, Best of 7 Grand Finals. Johanna's forced to use Iron Skin, poked at a little bit here and there by Skog and Bish. And Gul'dan will finish out the camp with Hunter Orc. Yrel still soaking up top lane. Things are looking comfortable on the side of Team Skog, but this will be the red web weavers for Team Dino. And how much siege can they find? They have a good camp in mid lane. That is going to be a dive onto Retso top lane. The Righteous Hammer pushing this Kerrigan around. She ravages into the minion wave. Bish will go down. They can't take down Retso. The Ancestral Healing connects in time. Oh, call an ambulance, but not for me. The Entomb from Leoric has gone fishing and finds a Varian, the Ring of Frost right underneath as the flailing swipes come through, and a Varian to fall as well. A double kill to be had by Team Dino as now they push in through the top lane. This is the grand finals for the losers bracket. What? What? Top lane fort has fallen. Gaff has finished up that pursuit of flame, as I mentioned, and it's 1-2 in kills, favoring the members of Team Dino. Yrel's holding 10. She's not going to go holy ground. She's not going to go holy ground. She's going to go Ardent Defender, right? You are confused. This is the grand finals of the Raven Court League. That is it. If you want to understand the bracket, use exclamation bracket. If you'd like to look at how the bracket unfolded, use the bracket command. That's a whole lot of gems to be lost right there between the Gul'dan and the Stukov in the mid lane. And the members of Team Dino are looking like they'll have another turn-in. Don't do math, kids. Yeah, don't do math. Don't do math, chat. It's, by the way, Jaina's almost done with her level 1 Fingers of Frost. She'll have 1 globe to get for the, well, the reward of the 10% frostbite increased damage. It is an Ardent Defender, by the way, for the Urel. I was like, there's no way she goes Holy Ground. Varian jumps in for a taunt onto Joanna, but Iron Skins popped and really nothing happens. This is also Hold Your Ground at level 4 for the Joanna, so she has an even bigger shield on top of it. Okay, Hanzo clears out the wave, or at least in mid. Gul'dan managing top. The keep front gate has fallen. Urel's trying to do her best to clear out the Webweaver in bottom before it takes down the structure, but here's what I'm afraid of is Max Passion's been down here for a while all on his own. Dino comes in as well. There's no wave. Actually, Max Passion jumps in with his allies right around the corner, but that is a nice kind of answer into Max Passion. Huge Dragon's Arrow from Hanzo. The Ring of Frost down, connects onto 2. Somehow Kerrigan does not get killed. Someone will get the auto attack. Flailing swipes from Stukov are unable to save the rest of the team. Skog is ravaged on by Rutso. The Ardent Defender is popped, but Max Passion with 29 gems. Oh, it's all falling apart on Team Skog here. Cho'Gall Game 3 reverse sweep. That is the best of 7. You gotta win 4 games here. And right now, Team Dino have the momentum to maybe even make that make their score a 2-0, but it's early. We have some scaling. We'll see what all happens. Varian's gonna go into Shield Wall 10 and then go Juggernaut 13. Little surprised by that, to be honest. Little surprised that we're not going to be seeing Mortal Wound at level 13 for the Varian. The 4% charge is an interesting choice, especially when you're not going to be going into charge at 10. Obviously, the shield wall is really good to deny bursting damage because protection, but, nah, I don't know. Quaza, he sees that the camp is grabbed just above him and immediately will Wraith Walk out. 22, that's 40, 50 gems in? Yeah, so they have 50 right now. They need 60, so they need another 10. They need to pick up another 10, which is 4 waves or so. Never bet against Ayaya. Well, a lot of people say never bet against Bish's Hanzo. And we might be seeing the Hanzo fall. Like, this would be the first time in the entire tournament I would ever see Bish's Hanzo lose a game. I think it's won every single game that they've played this character. You have the Fell Armor for Gul'dan. Level 16 will be, I'm assuming, Rampant Hellfire, which is a really nice talent for Gul'dan for some extra damage in these team fights. Dino clearly using the Get 20 strat to their advantage. Smart, no? Boss and Webweavers. Ergo, never bet? No, always bet. Always bet. What's the point in hoarding all your channel points when you can spread them out, you know? Maybe you put 20,000 on a team you believe in, and then someone puts 10 on another team, and they win, you know, 20,000. Spread that bandit buck economy. Don't be like Jeff Bezos. The Blessed Shield from Joanna somehow bounces off the keep, gets a hit onto Hunter Orc, I thought. I thought I saw the animation of it. Webweaver plus Boss in the top lane will be working on this keep, and seems like, okay, yeah, they're going to rotate into mid lane and try and open up the map as much as possible. They're not going to be going for game off that top lane push. Oh, they have a Varian here. He's able to get a protection. The Ring of Frost comes through, and even the Lurking Arm is not enough to zone back. This actually might be the momentum they need to end the game right here, right now. With Varian dead, they're going to try and step in past this keep in mid. No, they're not. They're going to back off. Well, all right. I thought they were going to step in and go for core. That was a Blessed Shield from Joanna, not connecting onto anything. Max Passion, you are losing currently and you're B-stepping. Interesting. Interesting. Varian's about to respawn. Max Passion. don't know if this is gonna work out. Ah, the Horrify does find the Joanna. Now Max Passion is like, okay, I need to get out of here. I don't want to lose some 20 gems. Hey, a nice pickup, actually. That was a really good pickup onto the Joanna kill. Ancestor Healing forced onto Retso. Every EU arrow hits!
Now this is pod racing.
Piercing arrow for the Hanzo. As I said, the 16 talent here is pretty big for the side of Team Skog, but they're gonna lose 3 members in this fight. The Kerrigan Chrysalis saves once again. That's the second time Kerrigan was at some 100 or something HP and manages to pop the Chrysalis in time. Top lane's got a wave that does need to get cleared out. Lurking Arm will make quick work of the minion wave with the help of Hanzo's Piercing Arrow and the Explosive Arrow level 4. Okay, Captain Rex for the camp in bottom lane. It's 11-3 in kills currently. Team Dino in the lead in this map number 2, best of 7 grand finals. And I apologize for the screen tearing. It's just nothing I can do. I'm on the West Coast USA on a European server, so that I am very far from the servers. Okay. Webweaver phase, let's see, that's 40-50 out of 65, a minute 30 on boss. And 20 talents here still to be achieved by the members of Team Skog. A level and some change, a level and a half to say the least. Sonic shift for the Kerrigan, Buried Alive and Leoric, Storm Shield, not Storm Shield, Blind by the Light for the Joanna, Farseer's Blessing for Rhaegar, and we will see the, what is the level 20? It's Cold Snap, the level 20 Cold Snap for the Jaina. Entomb met by a Lurking Arm, but I think Varian's still in a really bad spot. There's the Cold Snap as well. Okay, the Cold Snap doesn't get a hit. Hanzo Dragon Arrow comes through. Gap's the one to go down. Unfortunately, Kerrigan ravages around, and she's looking for the triple kill. Might be able to get in a Skog here. Yep. Nope. Ravage should be off cooldown at this point. Sonic Shift, does she have that? Okay, no. Retso really wants this chase. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Team Dino find another victory here in the grand finals. It's a 2-0 lead in the best of 7. Woo-wee! Well, Team Dino, they take another map victory. The person who put 2K on Team Dino just got paid out. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Ravencourt EU League Grand Finals. We're getting into Infernal Shrines map number 3. Sky Temple Battlefield were banned up by our players. Braxis was the first map, Tomb was the second map. You can kind of deduce who's been winning those other maps at the top of your screen. As we're in our third map, Infernal Shrines, this will be the map choice of Team Dino, as the losing side, Team Skog, opted in for first pick priority. As a reminder, this is the Meta Madness style of draft, so heroes that are picked and played are unavailable for future maps in this best of 7 grand finals. There's no weighted score. Team Skog did come from the upper bracket, and it doesn't really seem like the first pick, map pick advantage worked out too well for them at the start of this series. But Avala to be banned away immediately. I think Team Skog might have been watching the previous series and saw Dino just getting the hyper ultra mega carrying with the double support Uther Stukov combo. We have a Tyrael to be banned away as well. I wonder if we're going to see any sort of Tracer priority into the bans. As I mentioned as well, we've had 2 maps, so that's 20 heroes banned away. There are 90 heroes in Heroes of Storm. As a reminder to the players, this is a very good map for Cho'Gall, so they should be Cho'Galling here if they would like to take a victory. I'm just saying, Team Skog, you take a Cho'Gall here, you definitely win. You definitely win. No Sergeant Hammer. Okay. I gotta sneeze. Ugh. Sergeant Hammer banned away. What are we going to be looking at here? What is the game plan for Team Scope? How do they want to open up Infernal Shrines? They're going to open it up with a Diablo. Okay, I like this. A lot of really good areas for him to Shadow Charge into. Fire Stomps are really strong around the objective area. That'll be met with a Maiev immediately. We did see this earlier today for a lot of good control, and it was, I believe, on Infernal Shrines as well. It was kind of a split push Maiev. What do they want to pair in with said Maiev? Could grab an early healer. Now grab the Bite Wing. Bright Wing. Lucio's up and available. I don't believe he's been played, so actually a Lucio with Diablo would be kind of nice. Lucio, Diablo, so yeah. And then you grab maybe some sort of... You could grab like a Sonya with that early on. 90 heroes, but only 8 or 9 are playable. Oh, Ton, that was so good. Thank you. Tracer and Anduin. I thought Anduin got played in a map already. Did Anduin get played? He didn't get played in map 1. I don't even remember the last map we were just on. I don't even remember Tomb of the Spider Queen. Malfurion and... I don't remember who the healer was in the last map.
I will follow you to the end of the world. Subscribed.
Dark Duke, thank you for continuing your gifted sub from AJG. Thank you so much, Dark Duke. I appreciate that, bud. Seriously, thank you for continuing your sub here at with the Bahamuts. Welcome back. Enjoy your ad-free viewing. Enjoy your amazing emotes. Speaking of emotes, I just got the message from Straubs about the noted GIF emote. No, he did. Okay, I was so confused. I swore Anduin's been played, but this is what happens in these Meta Madness games, and with all the games that we have, they all start to blur together. So like the first best of 5 of the day is starting to blend into this as we're getting deeper and deeper into the madness of it all. But it is going to be an Uther ban, Chromie ban. We got a Greymane Mal'Ganis to the side of Team Dino. Rhaegar Stukov, thank you, Autumn. Now I remember the Ancestor healing, and I remember the flailing swipes. Thank you, chat. Thank you very much. My brain just went ka-chunk. I was thinking about pulled pork too much. I'm still thinking about pulled pork too much. Maybe not too much. Diablo, Tracer, Anduin. Still need a solo laner. They could grab like a Malthael or a Zool if they wanted to go. Like if you want to go Zool for extra push potential, it's not too bad. And they'll grab the Sonya as I was mentioning. A Tychus to be grabbed. We don't see a whole lot of Tychus here in EU. Over in NA, like, Tychus is, like, mega prioritized, I feel, and over in EU, it's like, meh, you know, he's whatever, he's there. Stabby Daddy for the solo lane, okay. Single target blow-up is absolutely terrifying from Team Dino. I like the draft of Team Skog, though. Like, not to bait people's gambles, but if I was a gambler on my own channel, I'd bet on Team Skog, personally. But you can do whatever you want when we get into Infernal Shrines map number 3. Alrighty. As we're loading on in, as a reminder, if you're having a good time, if you're enjoying the stream, be sure to drop a follow. Stream 6 days a week. Monday is my only day off, and I average about 6 hours per stream. So if you're having a good time, you're not following, be sure to drop a follow. If you're ever on YouTube, be sure to like and subscribe so we can grow our YouTube page. We hit 1,000 subs there. We can start monetizing YouTube, which means more money for Bandit, and the likes, I do believe, increase our metrics to be found a little bit better, or a little bit faster, or for more vision onto us. But either way, let's go ahead and get on into it. Map number 3 in our best of 7 grand finals. Team Dino in the lead with a 2-score. Dino on the Greymane. Joanna to play Mal'Ganis. Rutso Maiev. Dayquaza with the Stabby Daddy Imperius. And Captain Rex on the tiny little Deathwing. Over on the left-hand side, we've got Team Skog. Max Passion will be on a Sonya. Nice Cosmic Bear there. Skog will play the Diablo, Bish on the Tychus, Hunter Orc will play Anduin, and over in the mid lane, we've got a Gaff Tracer. As always, we start the prediction after we introduce the teams. You've seen the level 1s, you've seen the setup sortas. There's a delay on stream. Get your gambles in. Thank you as always, Ashmantle. I appreciate the assistance in the stream. Thank you kindly, bud. They are waiting for the bush party. They are waiting for the bush party over in top. Not anymore. Okay. Imperius will discover the Diablo. Phase shift from Brightwing will be activated immediately. And now Mal'Ganis with some Fell Claws. We'll be able to harass a bit here, but no one to go down. Some health bars just to be poked at. Speaking of poke, Greymane's got that Inner Beast active, so he wants to keep poking on to enemy minions or the towers, but that will expire. Our first punish will be Arcane in the top lane. Announced as always at 2:30 minutes. Up for contest at 3 minutes. You still got some time on the gamble, as it looks like we got a 50-50 gamble roughly, about 4K on both teams. Oh, my apologies. Sonya in the mid lane will go down. I was watching this camp. Looked over at the minimap at the last second. Sonya gets picked off in the mid while this camp will be worked on, but the invade is going to be had, and they see this invade happening. The Chastise goes out, doesn't get the connection they're looking for. The Night Rush will be activated, connecting onto 2. The Umbra Bind will pull Hunter Orc back in. That Anduin does not want to be there. Another kill to Team Dino early on, as they're looking to keep the momentum going throughout today's games. And God, I gotta say, Team Dino, they're on fire today. Team Dino with a 2-kill early on. They steal the camp away. They actually invade the camp on the left-hand side as well. And these Impalers with a little bit of vision will start getting some shots onto the mid, or the mid lane front gate. Sonya going for a spear in. It's 4 talent tier advantage in favor of Team Dino. And all the players of Team Skog are back on the map. Camp cleared out. Sonya back into top lane. This is looking like a strong start. I wonder what they're gonna do. It's Arcane Punisher. They're getting their camp. No, this is yeah. They're gonna prioritize the objective. I was wondering if they would. Some teams skip the first objective and just go for split siege. But honestly, the team fight's so good that you might as well just go for objective. If the enemy wants to step in and try and fight you, then you just take a team fight against them and potentially dominate. At least that's the direction this entire best of 7's been going. Tracer being chased out by Mal'Ganis. I think they did check the camp quickly. Sonya in top lane will not get picked off. Fallen Shaman being worked up into the lane. 16 seconds to go on the objective opening up. Another activation onto the Inner Beast. Gilnean Cocktail poke onto Max Passion, who's going to spear on in as well. Get some slams onto the wave. Trying to play in front of this front gate, but doesn't want to lose too much. Max Passion gets turned into a pig, but as I said, I mean, that health bar just getting shredded. They clear out the camp easily. But Max Passion a little bit low. Spears in, and just going to try and whirlwind through the minion wave and get a little extra healing, but Polymorph from Brightwing immediately interrupting that. Mal'Ganis Fell Claws just a back away from Tychus and crew. As the 7 talent tier is faster here for Team Dino. Diablo makes an initiation in this top lane in front of the forward front gate. The Soothing Mist activated by the Brightwing. They're going to chase down Team Skog. Hunter Orc is in a really rough spot. We do have the Sonya falling to the Nexus Forces. Meanwhile, the Inner Beast gets those pokes they're looking for, and Dino takes down the Anduin. A double kill for Team Dino as they move back over to the objective phase. Overpower Shadow Charge. Fell Claws pushing around. Or excuse me, stunning, I guess. Stunning around, but they're able to back away. Or at least the Mal'Ganis is able to. Imperius on the objective. He has that Holy Fervor level 7. He's going to slowly but surely get the clear onto this. Gaff in bottom lane, split soaking. Sonya do the same thing in mid. 4 extra kills have yielded a good level lead to the side of Team Dino. Is Maiev an assassin, a bruiser, or a tank? Yes. I asked a question like that in D&D last night. I was like, should we do option A or option B? And Kaimo chips and just goes, yes. Thank you, Kaimo. Good Celestial Charge onto Skog, who is going to be polymorphed by the Brightwing, but the Leap of Faith is forced out by Hunter Orc. Ugh. And they'll be safe for the time being. Well, the objective is 39. Maiev is down in bottom lane. Little 1v1 done over here. Imperius finishes out the camp, or finishes out the objective. Camp to be cleared out, and the fort front gate has fallen. So let's see how much push potential Team Dino can grab. Mal'Ganis gonna be shoved around by Skog. Looks like the top lane fort will be given away. Dayquaza doesn't land the Celestial Charge. Gets chunked by the Tychus. Now Dino being pulled around by Skog as well. Mal'Ganis is back in the mix. Sonya's split soaking against the Maiev. And meanwhile, that Punisher is just mashing his way through the top lane keep, or the fort. We have 10 talent tiers at the top of the screen. Wrath of Angiris for the Imperius. We'll see the Carrion Swarm on Mal'Ganis. Blink heals for the Brightwing. Containment Disc Maiev. And last but not least, Curse Bullet on the Greymane. Containment Disc onto Max Passion. Dino's here. Phase shift in from the Brightwing. Curse Bullet immediately Umbral Bind. And Sonya is dead. 5-0 in kills. That Punisher just now expiring in the top lane. Got some damage onto the keep, some damage onto the keep front gate. And that was first Punisher of the game? Yeah, that was first Punisher of the game, I realize. Team Dino speedrunning today's matches. Not even the grand finals, just speedrunning the matches. Greymane getting shoved by Skog, and it seems like the answer is just keep fighting underneath the tower shots. Diablo's souls are completed. Or no, he's got the level 10 cooldown reduction. I think he's actually had souls for a little bit. Apocalypse activated. There's a good follow-up light bomb to the Apocalypse. They can't kill Dayquaza. How on earth has Dayquaza lived? Bottom fort does go down during all of this. Dayquaza's Celestial charges back into the Sonya. The Wrath of Angiris will not connect as the Leap of Faith gets Sonya out of that quick enough. Dino still chasing in, keeping that Inner Beast active, and Skog threatens with a little double back for a moment like I might engage, but they don't, and our next objective will be Mortar in the mid lane. Oof. What do they need to do on the side of Team Skog here? What do they need to do? Oh, a couple kills would be nice. Even talent here would be great. Getting a Punisher would be huge. But we got 10 talent tiers. We have a Sticky Bomb, Commandeer Odin, Light Bomb from the Anduin Apocalypse Diablo, and a Wrath of the Berserker Sonya. No leap from her. Don't know what they want to do on the side of Team Skog. It looks like they're trying to also hide off map, only showing the Sonya. Maybe they're trying to bait the Sonya. Yeah, I think they're trying to bait that Sonya's all alone, and they'll all jump in to maybe get a counter kill before the 13 hits. And the 13's about to come on through. Pulse Bomb into the face of Dayquaza immediately. A Night Rush from Mal'Ganis allows him to back away. The Phase Shift from Brightwing tops Mal'Ganis right off, and what was sold as a Sonya being all alone was discovered quickly by the Imperius. And now the mid lane fort is being pushed in. We have a Tracer in the top lane. Sonya showing in bottom. So this isn't greedy from Team Dino. They've got 5 members pushing on in with the minion wave. And the enemy shows an opposing lane, so they know it's an advantage fight. Alright, that's Sko going in for an Apocalypse. The Light Bomb gets onto 3, but meanwhile Dino's chasing down the Tychus. It looks like Dino actually doubles bad. No, they killed the Tychus. The Phase Shift from Brightwing is good. Skog taking a whole lot of damage on that Diablo, getting some good heals out from the Anduin. Carrion Swarm activated by the Mal'Ganis. He's going to heal up a little bit. That Diablo's souls will be consumed as he will respawn in 3 seconds. Captain Rex doesn't fall. Mal'Ganis saves the day. The mid lane fort does go down. The Celestial Charge onto Hunter Orc. And they're looking for a top lane keep with the couple kills they've had. Diablo gonna try and slow that down, but he might have just made a massive mistake. Umbral Bind into Celestial Charge, a delayed death onto Diablo, and look at the way that Dino's positioning here. I think they're looking to end off of this. No? No, he just literally did a lap around the keep as he took it down. And that'd be a good Ghillie Shark, at Bingo Night Square. Auto attack around a keep and then leave. I'm sure there's a square like that already. They have a lot of good bingo squares. Well, it's 10-0 in kills. 13 talent tier, almost here for Team Skog. Actually, they just now get it. Oh boy. Yeah, Tracer's just trying to clear minion waves and back off in bottom lane, but there's no structures, there's no forts to retreat to. Only 3 keeps available. Diablo, they're going in for it without... It's even talent here technically. The Apocalypse activated. The Celestial Charge slows things down. The Containment Disc does come through. Dino does not die. Skog is so low, gets the Leap of Faith from Anduin. Commandeer Odin is providing some AoE damage. There's already 33 skeleton defenders to the side of Team Dino, so they can back off, tap well, get their mana bars and health bars up a little bit again, and then jump back in and finish out the skeletal defenders. Piercing Light gets its 6th stack right there for Anduin. 6% spell power increase. Mortar Punisher for the mid lane. Keep front gates up and available, but a couple kills to the side of Team Dino, and they definitely already have a win condition as the top lane keep has fallen. Punisher tries to, actually good bait from Gaff to pull the Punisher over the wall, but no stun. Keep front gate is going to be cleared up by Rutso. Celestial Charge from Dayquaza not connecting. Dino still has the Inner Beast active, misses the Curse Bullet, but it's not that big of a deal. It's a 30-second cooldown. That'll be up and available again during the team fight. Max Passion pulling the jump of the Punisher. Celestial Charge followed up by Dayquaza, and Dino gets the kill. Night Rush right into the Carrion Swarm. Mal'Ganis almost going down. Skog will fall as Imperius closes the distance. How? Valorous Pursuit. A lone Tychus to defend, 11.5 minutes into it. Ladies and gentlemen, this will be another map over to the side of Team Dino, who are on the precipice of taking this series, this league, in a 4-0 grand finals. We'll see if that's going to be possible. It's definitely, well, excuse me, we'll see if it's plausible, but it's definitely in the realm of possibility right now. Team Dino on a roll in the grand finals. About the Troll ARAM map? Oh, stop it. Oh, stop it. Hey, they're all doing a lot better than we would. Say what you will, these players would still do better than the vast majority of us in Twitch chat. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, into the Ravencourt Grand Finals. It's a best-of-7 series. Team Dino 1 map away from victory, and they could find that on Alterac Pass. For anyone who might want to know, Sky Temple and Battlefield of Eternity were banned away. Braxis was the first map, won by Team Dino. Tomb was the second map, won by Team Dino. Infernal Shrines was the third map, won by Team Dino. Could you expect any other result, as the top bar does showcase those results? And as we get into Alterac Pass, this will be first pick priority chosen by Team Skog as the losing team. Obviously, Team Dino choosing the map. So, we get into Alterac Pass. There's 30 heroes banned away from the previous maps that we've seen. Braxis, Tomb, Infernal. So, with those 30 heroes unavailable, we'll see what the priority is going to be draft-wise. We are, as a reminder as well, if we do make it into a 5th map, the heroes that are banned at the top of the screen do not add to the total ban list. It's only heroes that are picked and played. So that's why we're seeing repeated bans on Tavalla. Now, I think Lucio is still up and available. Lucio is still up and available. He hasn't been drafted. He's made it through a couple drafts without being banned out at all, which is kind of surprising. And I just don't know what they want to do here. Do you Samuro Abathur? Do you Samuro Abathur Cho'Gall? There was a day in the Ravencourt like in-houses where we did 3 games, and the third game was Alterac Pass with Cho'Gall, Samuro Abathur, no, Sky Temple, and literally the in-houses were done after that. Like, BRB Soaking came into my channel or whatever, or messaged me, and he's like, yeah, that composition just kills anyone's desire to do in-houses. And I was like, so? Yes, you do. Well, it is a first pick to Haka. Surprised he's actually made it this far, to be honest. But I think he was banned out in a couple games here and there. What do you want to start with here? Cassie has already been no. Yes? No. Yes? Yeah, Cassie was played on Braxis. That's right. Yeah, Cassie was already played. Lunara's up and available. Junkrat is up and actually, Junkrat's really good. Oh. Not like this. Not like this. No, it's going to be a Lucio Falstad start. I mean, that's just really good. I will gamble my house if that happens. Your house? I mean, I could take it, sell it, and then I could pay my bills. Stitches Zeratul. Okay. They can still go Abathur, but I don't think they will. Yeah, that's a nice ban, honestly. Stitches and with Junkrat's really good. Junkrat's poker on the objective is really strong. Oh shit, this is a Tyrande. Team Skog are gonna go Tyrande, I think. I think Hunter Orc has a really good Tyrande in their repertoire. And Tyrande works with this composition super duper well. But what do we get ban-wise here? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. That actually makes complete sense. The Joanna player did a really good job with ETC in the previous best of 5 today on this map, so it's a nice ban. Baha, just rent it out to me. Continuous income smile. Okay. 1,000 a month. That's actually cheap for Tahoe, realistically. I always think about that. I'm like, man, if I had a roommate, if I rented out a room, like I could make some money, but I was like but then I have to have a roommate, god dang it. Plump Rump Stump, thank you for the follow. What a name, that's a good one. Arthas and Artanis. Someone go get Crushinator. The people have gotten Artanis. Cho'Gall. No, it's not gonna be Cho'Gall. They needed a healer. I'm actually I don't hate the white main. I don't hate it. I kind of would have liked to see a Tyrande instead, but it's gonna be a white main. Last pick. They can kind of just go into whatever they want here. They could go into another bruiser. They could go into a mage. They could go into an auto attacker. Yeah, for all makes sense, honestly. More CC, good team fighting. Poke at this hammer. Sundering to push people around. All right. Could you pay off your house with 337,000 US dollars? Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely, I could. All right, chat. I'll write up the prediction. Could be the final prediction of the day. Could be the final map of the day. Okay, the tension is here. The pressure is on. Team Skog better have their brooms ready for this map. The load-in's complete, and we're on the right-hand side. Team Dino, one map away from being victorious here in the Ravencourt EU League Grand Finals, best of 7 on Alterac Pass with a Dino on Artanis. Rutso to play the Falstad. Arthas played by by Joanna, and Captain Rex will be, or excuse me, Dequaz on the Thrall, and Captain Rex will play the Lucio. On the left-hand side, looking to start the reverse sweep. It's possible. It really got to show up here on map number 4. Skog, Team Skog, with Skog on the Stitches, Hunter Arc on the White Mane, Bish to play a Zeratul, Max Passion on the Dahaka, and Sergeant Hammer will be going down to the bottom lane, played by Gaff. All right, chat, the final gamble, what could be the final gamble, sorry. I'm not counting Team Skog out just yet. Crash Lightning Thrall! Crash Lightning Thrall! Crash Lightning Thrall, chat. Oh my god, we have a Crash Lightning Thrall. Honestly, that's not bad. It's not that bad here either. Housing is inflated so bad that these Judge Dredd apartment buildings keep popping up, allowing older apartment complexes to charge more. Oh my god. Sorry, the Judge Dredd reference, that was good. That was clever. Judge Dredd complexes. Alright, no dings for the Artanis at level 1. He's gonna go into reactive parry. A Crash Lightning Thrall. I can't believe it. 16,700 on Team Dino to win. And someone was like, you know what, I'll play those odds. 600 on Team Skog. And for the chaos of it all, I want Team Skog to win. Well, also because I want more maps. I don't have a horse in this race. The only thing I care about is more heroes to storm, because we're gonna remove more heroes. I mean, there's 10 more heroes unavailable for another map. Which just makes Cho'Gall more inevitable. Let's auto-attack Falstad. Howling Blast for the Arthas. The Frost Presence. Mid lane Null Pack is going to be moved in here. A hook onto one of those. Doesn't land onto the enemy hero Skog is looking for. And this wave will be cleared out before it gets any major or any real siege. Falstad trying to poke at the wave too, but Retzo has to be careful of the Sergeant Hammer umbrella of damage. Slam out from Stitches as well. A little Giggle Beam from Hunter Orc. No hook to connect onto the enemy. Stitches is that Patchwork Creation level 1 for the passive. Increase the regeneration flex of all healing received by 15%. So Stitches a little tankier there. More sustainability. First objective phase will be announced in a few moments. Zeratul forced out of the bottom lane. We also will see... Oh, no, it's going to be the Deathlord at level 4. Usually it's the Frozen Tempest for these Arthas players. Increase the cast range of Death Coil by 30%, reduce its cooldown by 3 seconds, and if Death Coil is used on an enemy hero, its mana cost is refunded.
The Horde's keeping some of our soldiers prisoners. Get ready to free them.
Haven't seen a lot of Tassadar in this tournament. Yeah, that is very correct. That is very correct. It's always just the argument that, you know, there's just better mages out there, and Bish is dead. First blood to go over the side of Team Dino. Oof. Gotta say, it's a rough series here. It's a real rough series to... Yeah, but you stay positive. Team Skog, there's a chance. There's a chance! Oh, Artanis is on the wrong side of the wall, but he's able to just kind of, yeah, he's rotate down. There's a hole. This is a poorly built wall by the Alliance. There's a giant hole on the side. Granted, the Horde didn't do much better either. Hey, what's up, Elite Sparkle? Happy Sunday to you. Happy Sunday to all of you. Hope you're having a great day. Appreciate y'all hanging out with us here and watching some Heroes of Storm action on the channel. Captain Rex with a push-off seems to be fine for now. Keeping the healing and the speed going on for his allies. Alrighty. Man. Full auto-attack build for the Falstad. We actually have another Death Coil. We have the Immortal Coil for Arthas right now. Gain healing effects of Death Coil even when used on enemies. If Death Coil used on Arthas, it heals an additional 50% bonus. Additional 50% bonus healing. I don't really see this Death Coil build too often. Crash Lightning Thrall, though, by the way, 8 out of 30 stacks. So that's a thing. 9 on the Regeneration Globes for the Zeratul on the Shadow Hunter, level 1. Needs his out of 5. It'll get... Oh, that's a hook onto Rutso, and they get the kill? You're telling me there's a chance. I feel like passively my mind keeps going back to pulled pork. I blame you, Baha. That's okay. My mind keeps doing that too. I'm just refusing to talk about it. I'm doing my best not to talk more about pulled pork, but hell, at this rate, I might not be having pulled pork anytime soon. 2 kills early on for the side of Team Skog. Falstad flies in. It's going to be 10 talent here, maybe, or slightly faster for Team Skog with those kills. Feels good to you relative to normal Arthas. I think Arthas is a really cool kit and like motif and everything. It's the same thing with Tassadar. Like I said earlier, there's just better tanks out there. There's better bruiser choices. However you want to play the Arthas. You want to play him Bruiser, you want to play him Tank. Just better choices. But of course, in Meta Madness, this is where we kind of get forced into these more unique picks. Lurker Strain from Max Passion will allow them to back away. Enhanced Agility, and I think that was a well tap as well, yeah. Level 10s are here. It's Napalm Strike from the Hammer. Actually, we have level 10s on both sides. It's no Gorge. It's Putrid Bile Stitches. Scarlet Crusade. Scarlet Aegis, sorry, for the white main. Might of the Nerazim on the Zeratul. Isolation Dahaka, and Napalm Strike for the Hammer. On the opposing side, Sound Barrier Lucio. Arthas is holding. I feel like he's actually going to go Syndragosa. No memery on it. Like, I think this is a good Syndragosa game. We also will see Sundering from Thrall, that's activated there. Wind Tunnel, or Gust from the Falstead. Blind from Artanis, and there is actually the Syndragosa, as I mentioned. Syndragosa comes through, doesn't hit the fort, but that's 20 seconds of shut down towers in the mid lane. Dahaka soaking bottom, Zeratul to the top. They're dated heroes, yeah, that's true. Pork Chops, without having any clue of the combo here. My power knows no limit. My influence knows no bounds, Desert Jester. I've put pulled pork into the universe, and everyone wants pulled pork now. Max Passion, getting bought by Captain Rex, who is tanking a couple tower shots, has to be careful. Isolation into the Falstead, but Falstead's still just autoing and such onto the fort. Captain Rex is getting a little bit low, so is Falstead. I'm a little worried about their health bars. Stitch is coming in. Maybe they can punish this. Nope. Check the bush with the hook, and that'll be the end of the siege in bottom lane. Back over on top, though, Dino with this Artanis is still pressuring onto the fort. Zeratul a little bit low here. Wants to just jump in and clear out the wave. Doesn't want to take any damage from Dino. Max Passion actually coming in here. They're going to be able to lock down Dino. Nope, the Thrall has a Sundering. That creates enough room. Lucio's here as well. Dino will not be picked off in the top lane. Okay. Moving on over to mid. Just checking out what the soak is looking like, and it's just going to be simple rotations. Actually, down in bottom lane, a minion wave is here. Falstead should have enough damage with the minions here, and that will be a fort to fall. Bottom lane, first structure going down in favor of Team Dino. So really, so you are really an influencer, I guess? Yeah. You know me. Use promo code Bahamut1 at checkout. But really, you should use exclamation Corsair and click on the link. Check out the amazing deals over at Corsair. So a boss for the bottom lane, and they're gonna trade bosses. Dayquaza sees this. Not sure if they saw the Thrall. I think, yeah, they absolutely did see the Thrall. Zeratul's gonna jump around just to check. There's a stun. No one saw that. Great hook! Body blocking's in place. The Sundering activated by Thrall. There was a suppression pulse from the bottom lane. This boss, though, is still being worked on. Arthas check the bush with the Howling Blast. Pulled Pork Ambassador. I need a sash. I need a Pork Ambassador sash. Okay. Crash Lightning, by the way, for the Thrall at 18 stacks. Arthas is done with his Frost Presence level 1. 23 autos for the Falstead, and Dahaka's got 5 out of 10 for his Enhanced Agility. He's got Mount Speed for 5 seconds after tapping a bush. And he'll be able to increase that even further up to 140%, so 10% faster than Mount. But now the boss in bottom lane is crashing through the keep, and that will be a free keep. They're not going to end off this. They're not going to end off of this. It's I don't see a world where they actually do. Thrall clears. He won't be able to save the fort on top. Consolation prize, though, for Team Skoke. They get a top lane fort of their own. They will lose their keep, though. They will lose their keep. Stitches has the 13. He's got the extended hook range, the 40%. And the top lane boss gets some damage onto the keep front gate. Dayquaza will clear out the rest of the wave. And 16 talent tier is but a quarter of a level away. Dahaka catches some mid lane soak. Another Canol pack for the side of Team Skoke as well. And Zeratul split soaks into the bottom lane, but that 16 talent tier advantage needs to be dealt with. As a reminder, though, for anyone that doesn't know, the Reaver minions, they do actually have physical armor. That's what makes them so strong. So they don't deal extra damage to structures like catapults do or regular minions. What they do, tee-hee-hee, is they tank a lot of damage. You can see right there on their stat bar, they have 50 physical armor, so that'll allow them to tank some tower shots, tank Drekthar or Vandar Stormpike's auto attacks. As the hook onto Arthas will connect, is there enough to take him down? We have the Lashing Out level 13, so we'll probably see Harsh Discipline at level 16. No Subjugation or Shared Punishment. Skog pops. Oh, that Putrid Bile will be popped. The Sindragosa comes through. Skog is body blocked to an Oblivion. And actually, there was a swap from Artanis, and I think that actually opened the door for Dino to back away, or Skog to back away. Though oh my god, how in the world does Whitemane save this? Hook into Falstead, Brush Stalk in from Dahaka. The Sindragosa locked down the mid lane fort, and now Dahaka looking to pressure to the back line. The gust from the Falstead is pretty good, and oh no! Dahaka left on it to his own, gets pushed up against the fort. He will fall. Thrall is done with the Thunderstorm. Crash Lightning still on 18 stacks out of 30. Boy, this is rough for Team Skog. They're landing good hooks, but they just can't get the kills. An unfortunate series of events that have unfolded for our blue team here on a map number 4, as the objective phase is going to be delayed out a little bit by Skog. Joanna still chilling around, getting these delays. Or keeping the channel going, I guess. Falstead was able to hearth out. He makes it to top lane, grab a little bit more soak, or, well, grab more soak and get more stacks on Frequent Flyer. Is there a reward for the tournament winner? Indeed. Oh, do you want to know is what? It's money. There's a prize pool. If you use exclamation bracket, there is it takes you to the Liquipedia, and there's the breakdown of first, second, and third, etc. on the Liquipedia. So if you do want to see what the prizing looks like for these players, use exclamation bracket and click on the Liquipedia. Got you covered, Slink. A hook will go out. Sko can't make a connection with that one. Here comes the here comes the next minion, or the next objective phasing, waving. Ugh. Trekthar's Horde Cavalry will push into the waves. I can't talk. I can't talk. All I'm thinking about is pulled pork. The reward is pulled pork. Soundberry, Lucio, Whitemane pops the Scarlet Aegis. Here comes Sindragosa through the mid lane. Future Bile activated. Dino with a Blade Dash through. Suppression Pulse to delay out any damage out from Sergeant Hammer for a few more moments. And now this is a massive minion wave push. The null pack with this as well, reducing armor of the keep. This could be game right here. This could be game, set, match. Team Dino could be taking first place. Hunter Orc is going to be the target of a whole lot of damage. The Gust with Falstad pushes Bish into the wall on the right-hand side of our screen, and Dino tries to Blade Dash through all the pain and can't manage to do so. And now Vandar Stormpike trying to clear out the waves. There's a wave in bottom, a wave in mid. Skog so low on the Stitches. No one gets the last auto onto Stitches, and he lives. Vandar Stormpike dropping to 50%. Whitemane will fall. Zeratul doesn't get the kill, but it's Hammer who will find the last bit of damage into the Falstad. Vandar Stormpike stays alive. Thrall and Captain Rex going to try and rush on out of here. They don't take down the Alliance core, but meanwhile in the top lane, that is a decent wave to get some damage onto a keep. It's not game just yet. Thrall's going to get hooked by Skog, but there's no one around to find more damage. Woo! Oh, exclamation bracket. Did I say exclamation Raven? Sorry, my bad. I might have misspoke there, but it's exclamation bracket will have the prizing breakdown. My bad. I think I might have misspoken all the craziness. Well, the map's not over yet. It ain't over yet. Now, there's only one structure left. Boss in top lane is up. Boss in bottom lane is up as well. Null pack to be grabbed from mid. And it's even 20 talent tiers. Sergeant Hammer will have the Ultra Capacitors. Isolation Contagion. We'll see the Shadow Strike for the Zeratul. Scarlet Crusade upgrade on the Whitemane. And last but not least, you have the Gas Bag Stitches.
You know what to do.
We'll instead barrel rolls and finds Scope or Max Passion immediately. Tunneling Claws to get a little extra distance. Suppression Pulse down as well. Gets the reveal. Tunneling Claws. Wind Tunnel from the Falstad. This is not where you want to be, Max Passion. Essence will be popped, and Essence will be not consumed. Well, I guess it's going to be kind of consumed in a way. Well, Dahaka's dead. Lucio gets the kill. Boss is to be traded. Zeratul goes to mid and clears that out before any sort of extra push onto Vandar happens.
You'll never get me out of that bunker, heathen!
Alright, boss to bottom, boss to top, and keep remains. 42 seconds on Dahaka. Oh, no. So while the boss walks in through top lane, does anyone want some pulled pork later? Yeah, you can definitely tell I'm getting hungry today. Oh, they wiggle past the hook of Skog. I thought he had that. Swap from Artanis into the Sergeant Hammer. The slam from the boss will lock her down. The Sundering from Thrall as well. He's got the 20 upgrade. And this boss is crashing through the keep in top lane. Wind Tunnel from Falstad. Skog is pushed up against the wall. Hunter Orc is trying to back away. Bish will save the KDA on the Zeratul. No, they won't. They're going to go in for it. Dahaka has respawned. And I don't think the duo can manage to defend this core. Max Passion Low did get a really good isolation spread. That is Zeratul able to blink away. He will fall.
Team kill!
Achieved by the side of Team Dino, and Dino will be able to take the Ravencourt EU League. Team Dino with a 4-0 victory in the best of 7 grand finals. Well, chat, on that note, that is it for us.